significant change acknowledged information Foxtrot Sochi 1 января Foxtrot 11:30 заход ОСП ВПП 02 для вылета ВПП 24 эшелон перехода 8:0 ветер земли 210 градусов 4 видимость более 10 километров значительно 900.
Hi guys, it's Musical Aviator here. We're at well, currently just over, I think, Georgia, or we might be, there's a little bit of Azerbaijan, which is on the other side of Georgia, not connected directly to the rest of it. So we've pretty much flown straight between the two Azerbaijans and heading up through Georgia towards the Black Sea, which you can see just off to the left of the airplane over there. We are, of course, an Emirates 777, 777-200 LR. That beautiful aircraft right there. You can hear Russian on the ATC there. Hopefully they'll be offering some English service as well. This is a double fly-in. Well, it's really just one fly-in, but Vatpak kind of jumped in on it as well. We've been flying a Sochi Sunday tour for the last couple of weeks since early January, and this is our last leg into Sochi itself, and we have kind of, what do you say, party jacked the Sochi Olympic warm-up fly-in. So date is Sunday the 2nd of February. So that's the Russians yammering away in their own language, I suspect. And in that time we might as well check on with the Sochi's ADOS, which is 126.2.
millimeters. 106 no significant change acknowledged information Foxtrot Sochi 1 информация Foxtrot 11:30 заход ОСП ВПП 02.
Just missed the English bit, so let's listen to the Russian and we'll come back to English at some point.
210 градусов 4 видимость более 10 километров значительно 990 горы закрытая температура 6. Точка росы -1,770 или 1,026 гектопаскалей. Без существенных изменений. Сообщите получение Foxtrot Sochi 1 Information Foxtrot 130 Express ILS to MDD Approach Runway 0 Departure Runway 4 Transition Level 0 Wind 10 Degree 4 meters per second Visibility greater than 10 kilometers Cloud broken 990 meters Mountain Upstairs Temperature 6 Dew point -127 millimeters or 1026 no significant change acknowledged information Foxtrot Sochi 1 информация Foxtrot 11:30 заход.
So with information Foxtrot, I think it's 02 for the arrival. I'm just checking, I think it was 1026, was it? 1026 is, I've set that already. And on both. Alright, so runway 02 we've been planned already for the Banut 7 Alpha arrival. Which from Banut, cross Banut at flight level 110 or above. And track to right to High Top, which we need to cross at level 110, so again, 10,000 feet, 100, that's offshore of the Black Sea. Then track inbound straight to a runway 02 approach. I believe there's no ILS on this runway, it's only going to be NDBs or ANEV. There we are, ANEV, it's actually VORD speed ME. I'll take the RNAV because that's nicer, straight in. And ridden by PyTop, there it is. So everybody selected Banner 7 Alpha. There's PyTop. Yeah, let's select that over there to close a discontinuity. That might give us a new top of descent point. Now technically we're outside of control as we're just south in Georgia at the moment. That'll continue until we're pretty close to Banut actually, so we're going to let down on our own. Where's our nearest location? Kutaisi. Kutaisi. He probably doesn't know where that is. But that mountain range where the green is on the navigation display, that's roughly where Russia is. Right, we'll select our approach speed, and to do that we need to look at how much fuel we have, how much fuel we're going to have. We currently have 11.1, we're going to have 9.5. I'm just going to do some maths here. That's 1.6.
Москва 502, Ростов контроль, здравствуйте, еще раз набирайте эшелон 310, расчет на начало снижения доложить.
3, so it's going to be 197.3. Doesn't change much, so flap 30, 137 knots. Let's run the set checklist. Recall is checked, no items. Completed. Notes. Go to the comms. Just review the notes, there's nothing there. Auto brake is set for 2. Landing data VREF has been set. We have 137 VREF. Minimums I haven't really discussed or looked at, so we'll do that now. We're at category D today. We're doing a straight in approach, which will be 251 and 235 radio. So we'll use the barometer 251. .251 is set. Landing data complete. Approach briefing. So I'll do a briefing for the entire approach and the turnoff. We've got runway 02. We track in from PyTop with a right hand turn, which brings us onto a centre line, and we'll take a look at that in the plan. Step through. And there's PyTop. SS22, and then you're straight in. If we do need to go around, it's a right hand turn straight to SS027. That brings us through. Okay, resetting MCP altitude. We want see altitude above 11,000. So I'll do that. Level 110 is set. Now with that approach briefing, we do need the landing briefing as well. It's an interesting runway. It's kind of a triangle with the other one. There's a departure of runway 24 and the approaching runway 02. And the reason they're that way is because of mountains. And there's mountains fouling the airport approach, so there's no approach from the west, east, sorry. No approach facing west. All departures facing east. So there's a warning here, approach and landing shall be carried out only on runway 6 or runway 2. Takeoff will be carried out only on runway 24 or 20. So we're landing on 02.
Теперь 509. Ну хорошо, к запуску готовы сейчас?
Some notes about various different types of aircraft.
Vostok HDDs, you're now approaching final. Shuffle 30, 0 degrees at 11, that's 14.
Okay, so runway 06 has a mass limitation of 130 tons. What's our gross? Yeah, we're well and truly above that, so we can't even use 06 if we wanted to. Not that we do.
Рамтер 776 разрешать. 00826 контроль.
Cool. So we go back to the plan mode.
826 на прилет
Map mode, I mean.
04, схема прибытия.
We're on the way down.
04 Альфа.
I might call in once we get a break. Also, the approach briefing is complete. I'll just review the landing itself. So after landing, we're vacating to the left on Sierra, regardless of which runway we are on. Vacating to the left. There's no vacating points for the first about nearly 2,000 meters on 02. There's only the 3 taxiways from more than halfway down at the intersection of the runways and at the end of the runway.
Россия 667, после Sierra Mike следуйте прямо на Альфа Гольф. Тема прибытия Альфа Гольф 3 Альфа.
После Sierra Mike следует на Альфа Гольф, тема прибытия Альфа Гольф и Альфа, Россия 677.
Rostov on Sochi. Yes, Rostov control.
Марс Экспресс 6601, Ростов контроль, здравствуйте. Схема прибытия Банут 3 Альфа. На Банут работайте, точка подход 127, потрачен.
На Банут работаем 127,
Марс Экспресс 6601, схема
2020,
прибытия Банут 3
that's a
Альфа.
metric.
И поправочка. Подходом 118,3 будет заработать.
118,3 и схема Банут 3 Альфа, смотрите, 166. Полос не подскажете для прибытия Россия 657.
Россия 167, Альфа Гольф 3 Альфа на 02 полосу схема.
Понял, 02, Россия 657.
Rostov control, Emirates 272, descending to 11,000, flight level 110. Sure, someone was talking over me the whole time. Okay, getting quieter.
Красноярский 143, Ростов контроль, здравствуйте, 174. Байкал 82, набираете, сохраняйте, эшелон 330, а дайте доложить. Поправка, снижайте 330. Восточный герой, fly right hand pattern, flying to 600 meters.
A little bit of confusion of which runway is the heavy runway at this stage. It's not exactly clear.
Roger Control, this is Victor Tango Alpha Charlie Romeo, good afternoon.
It says aircraft shall be accepted only on runway 624 with mass limitation of IL62M up to 130 tons.
Victor Charlie Romeo, please correct your flight plan.
If after ATIS received 2 below 154 aircraft, crews discover landing mass limitations before landing on landing, it says landing on landing, heading 022, and they should notify control at first contact about the necessity for landing on heading 059. Strengthened part of the runway strip at 02 threshold is 50 meters, at runway 20 threshold 50 meters, runway 06 threshold 75 meters, runway 24 threshold
Вот там где-то со мной нажимаешь. Восточный герой, you were cleared via right hand pattern established, expect vector for LS runway 02, fly heading 180.
180.
That's got to be a different airport. Something right. This only has 2 runways in there, 0206.
And Control, Victor Tango Alpha Charlie, you confirm you got the new flight plan.
Victor Charlie Romeo, new flight plan received, still need some corrections to route.
I think we're straight into approach 118.3.
Alpha Golf from Echo Romeo. You should have airways in between.
Let's pick up them.
Маршрут прошли 5601, сохраняйте эшелон 110, зона ожидания питоп, ориентировочное время ожидания 10 минут, выход по команде.
Сохраняем эшелон 110, зона ожидания питоп 10 минут, ориентировочно выход из зоны по команде.
There's all that snow that they're going to ski in it. Let's talk to Sochi. Sochi approach Emirates 272, we see descending to cross Banut at flight level 110.
Emirates 272, Sochi approach, good evening sir. Emirates 272, set your flag in mode Charlie.
It's mode Charlie, but we're squawking 2000 at this time.
Emirates 272, squawk 1076.
Squawk code 1076, Emirates 272. There we go.
Emirates 272, identified. Descend to fly level 150.
Descend flight level 150, Emirates 272. 150 set. Now Russia used to be all metric, so in the olden days they would have said descend to flight level 4,500 or something crazy like that. But since about November of, would have been 2011 or 12, one of those. They have gone RVSM above the transition. So above, I think, 10,000 feet, it's flight level 100, flight level 110, and so on, in feet. And below the transition level, you get metric. So at some point we'll get told to descend to something like 600 meters. That seems to be a standard altitude that they give you. Sometimes you get 900, sometimes you get 300, which is always a bit scary. So it's about 1,500 feet.
01, в зоне ожидания развороты левые.
And that's Russian. So you get your own instructions, but you don't hear what anybody else is doing unless you know Russian. There's a few other parts of the world that do that as well.
MyTrafficX 6601, снижайтесь эшелон 9-0.
1,000 foot to go, more like 500 now. What is our transition here? 50.
Emirates 272, descend to flight level 110.
Down at flight level 110, Emirates 270. Being over engaged. We use the forecast 50. That's official. It's quite surprising actually, because there's quite a lot of high mountains over there. ,4,000 feet. It's a pretty steep incline actually. So from the airport, which is pretty close to sea level elevation, within about, what's that, 2 miles, 3 miles, you're at 1,500 feet on the ground. Thought I might just turn off the ding-dongs.
Emirates 272, hold at the top until advised.
Copy that, we will report at P-top. It's 272. Just a report. Let's turn on some lights and get the cabin crew seated.
MyTrafficX 6601,
Cabin crew seats for arrival.
9-0. Работайте. Сочи групп 119,7, мягкой посадки, до свидания.
Понимаем, что он 9.0, работаем в Sochi Group, 119,7, всего хорошего, до свидания,
Profile's okay. I said to report at P-top, and no holding. To be honest, it's a little surprising, given 8 aircraft in the general vicinity here. 2 of which are about the same distance away from the other direction as we are from this direction. Logo lights on, landing lights are all on, and we use the left turn off lights.
As you approach Scotty, good afternoon, Turkish 25 Romeo is flight level 100 from Taban.
Turkish 25 Romeo, Sochi approach, good evening sir. Climb to flight level 200.
100, 200, Turkish 25 Romeo, thank you.
Cool. Okay, minimum speed set. Just running on altimeters. Leveling off 11. $10 miles to pit up. 7 actually. Spot an aircraft. Looks like an Airbus of some sort. $321 I'd say. Here we are, paddock. Sochi approach, Emirates 272 is 11,000, flight level 110, overhead pit up.
Emirates 272, Roger. Descend to flight level 100.
Down to flight level 100, Emirates 272. Level 100 set and on flight level change. Now this will only descend at 1,000 feet per minute, so it won't be an idle descent.
Sochi 25 Romeo, climb to flight level 210.
Hello, 210, Alpha Romeo.
Throttle hold. $1,000 foot to go.
Emirates 272, vectoring for approach to right heading 270, descend to flight level 70.
70. Down to flight level 70 and heading right 270, Emirates 270. Right, 270, really? Okay, we'll do that.
Emirates 272, contact Sochi Radar 119.7, have a safe landing, thank you, bye.
Contact radar 119.7, Emirates 272, thank you. 1197.
Turkish 25 Romeo,
That's it.
contact.
You will contact approach 127.70 FedEx Pushback Flightliner.
Какой курс вызывал Sochi Group? ActiveSky.
Sochi radar.
Оренбург 376, Sochi Cruise. На Лазаревское. Продолжайте набор. Шел на 100, а сейчас можно уже переходить под
As well,
входом.
that speed back to
И работать на 127. До свидания, спасибо за ваш полет. Спасибо, работаю с подходом 127.
Sochi radar Emirates 272 descending to level 70, tracking right to heading 270.
Emirates 272, Sochi radar, good evening, sir. Expect vectoring for ILS approach runway 02. Now, fly heading 1990 and descend to flight level 60. You are number 7.
Number 7 down to flight level 30 and heading 190, Emirates 272. Yeah, we'll stay on the clean speed. Number what? 7?
Smart Express 6601, Sochi Group.
Smart Express 6601,
Smart Express 6601. Поверните влево, курс 270. Сохраняйте солнце.
Влево 270, сохраняем на 60, Smart Express 6601.
Артемий, пересекаем курс 02. Следуешь дальше по курсу 01 или
There is
можно
an ILS on this one, 110.5. Let's see if I can pick that up.
Трансавер 121 с посадкой работаете, 121,2. Езжайте 600.
And the inbound course
Являемся
022.
100 работаем. Фотографировалось 1,2. Спасибо большое за контроль. До обратного трансфера 61.
Yep, that's it.
Трансавер 161, заход разрешен. ПФП 02.
Спасибо за ход за трансфер 1, работаю.
Got a TCAS target there.
Ashland 425 Charlie, Sochi radar.
112 is the tower. Let's set that up.
Descend to height
I do believe that'll
600
be our
meters
next
or
frequency.
2000 feet, altimeter 1027. Report reaches Sochi Tower, 121.2.
Yep, there's one handoff.
Charlie, we're sending 600 meters, QH 107, and when reaching tower 121, that's what we take.
Сочи, добрый вечер, экипаж, у вас 812, после взлета, курсом 300, набираем эшелон 65.
Восток 812, Сочи круг. Добрый вечер. Еще раз, Андрюха, привет. На Лазаревской прямо набирай эшелон 100. А пересечение эшелон 90, то вот тут подходов. Всем и всем счастливо.
На Лазаревской набираем эшелон 100, 90 доложим по отходу. Счастливо тебе, спасибо. Хорошего смены.
Smart Express 6601, Сочи круг.
Smart Express 6601, ответим.
Smart Express 6601. Какой курс держите?
270 влево.
Smart Express 6601, вправо курс 40. Езжайте 900 метров, давление аэродрома 10-20.
Повторите снижение, пожалуйста. Smart Express 6601.
Вправо возьмите курс 60. Давление 10-27. Эшелон 90. Прошу прощения. Высота 900 метров. По футам это будет 3000.
900 метров.
Okay, there's the transition, but we have been descended to level 30. Not 900 meters on the QNH. Or QFE. On 190 is the ground frequency. Just have that ready to go.
Sochi Group, Астана 101, Высота 6.0.
1,000 foot.
Кто вызывает Сочи круг?
Астана 101 Сочи круг.
Астана 101 Сочи круг, отвечает.
There's 9.5. Estimated fuel at arrival at
Астана 101 Сочи круг, как меня слышно?
Сочи круг, Астана 101.
Do need 6 point something.
Астана 101 прежним курсом набирайте эшелон 100, причине эшелон 90 работает с подходом 127,7. Слева полета.
Now if we get to 6.1 without arriving,
Набираю
we
эшелон.
do need to divert. Our diversion airport is URSS.
Астана 101 причине эшелон 90 должен при подходу 127,7.
Астана 101 принял, эшелон 90, работает с подходом 127,7.
Emirates 272, search radar, видите?
272, go ahead.
272, John right flight heading 330.
Right heading 330, Emirates 272. 330 set.
Adriana 425 Charlie, search radar, contact tower 11.2. Good day.
The diversion point's called Krasnodar. Let's do the approach check. Altimeter acknowledged, and we have 1026 set in the standby. We're at flight level 30. Next is landing checklist. I'm going to go standby on the actual, so it's 3,300 that we're at right now.
Сочи круг, добрый вечер, трансфер 141, снижаем числом 9.0, курс 160.
Трансфер 141, добрый вечер, экипаж Сочи круг. Прежним курсом снижайте эшелон 70, рассчитывайте викторение на полосу 02 в начале. Вы номер 4 на посадку.
На текущем курсе снижаем эшелон 70, викторение, ВП 02, трансфер 141.
Сочи круг, добрый вечер,
Aircraft spotted at 10 miles.
Свердловский 122 круг, добрый вечер экипажу, прямо на Лазаревске, набирайте эшелон 100. Пересечение эшелон 90 до лучшей подходу, 127 фиксайзер. Спасибо за полет.
Курсом на Лазаревске, набираю эшелон 100, переход эшелон 090, работает с подходом, всего доброго, 100 долларов.
Air Ukraine 7329, Sochi radar. Good evening, sir. Expected Xtreme for ILS approach down the keep present heading, descend to flight level 080. Emirates 272, turn right, flight heading 020.
Right heading 030, Emirates 272. 030, sir.
Emirates 272, flight heading 020, and the URSS for ILS approach runway 0.
Heading 020 and cleared ILS approach runway 02, Emirates 272. Cleared the approach. And 020 set on the heading.
Smart Express HSH 1.
I'll pass about 15 miles behind the aircraft. I'm actually going to accelerate for a little while.
Smart Express HSH 1.
230, just give us 10 knots boost.
700 метров. Работайте посадку. Зацените состояние посадки.
10 miles basically, about right.
01, снижаем 600 метров, заход совершен, работаем с посадкой 21, запуская 2, всего хорошего вам до свидания.
Station calling Sochi radio station in full time speed. Okay, stand by for ILS frequencies.
I reckon it's right on the 030.
110.5.
So we've got a little bit of crosswind coming from the right. So at this stage we're not on intercept heading at all.
Thank you, Chancellor.
Being cleared for the approach, so let's actually do that. 030. I'm going to bump it up to 240.
Астана 101, Sochi Group.
There's the mountain range straight ahead. You can't see it out the window, but you certainly can see it on the ICAS. Or
Emirates 272, saturated.
272, go ahead.
Emirates 272, descend to height 2000 feet. Contact tower 121.2. Have a nice day, good day.
Over 2,000 feet and tower 121.2, Emirates 272. Thanks for your help. Let's start that descent first. Let's go. Down to 2,000, he said feet. He didn't give a QNH, but he said feet, not flight level.
Украина 73-29. Вправо, курс 180.
Over tower 121.7. No, 121.2, sorry. Localise the full deflection. And we'll arm the approach. Can't? Okay, that's fine. $1,000 to go. Sochi Tower, Emirates 272, descending to 2,000 or 600 metres if you will. Runway 02. 20 miles.
Emirates 272, Sochi Tower, continuing direct approach runway 02.
Continuing to the approach, runway 02, Emirates 272.
Emirates 272, please minimum speed.
Just say that again, something about speed. Emirates 272, please repeat. You said something about speed.
272, please set speed.
Currently
180 knots.
Roger that. We're currently doing 240 knots. Kilometers per hour, about 400. Could do 250, but then we'll just have to slow down again in a couple of minutes, if that.
Сочи вышка, день добрый, глобус 1004 на Кила. Разрешите исполнителя 24 класса.
Глобус 1004, видите?
Глобус 1004, ожидаем.
Localizer capture. Okay, we armed it right then. Aircraft spotted about 9 miles. So we can probably slow it down now, 220. Flap 1. Keep rolling, 200 knots. Flap 5. 180 knots. Gear down. Speed brake armed. Landing gear down. Landing checklist complete. Holding on flaps. Flaps will be 30 for landing. We'll take flap 16 now. 160 on the speed.
Сочи вышка, добрый день, Сансера 141. На рубеже снижаемся 600 метров.
Сансера 141.
No auto land. Confirmed.
Продолжаем заход. Максимально 141.
Emirates 272. Runway 02, clear at the left.
02 cleared to land, Emirates 272. My aircraft. Flap 20.
1000.
Check.
Сансера 141 заход. Соло.
My throttles. Flap 30 and VREF +5 is set. 143. Runway in sight, we're a little high. Back on the visual. And a little bit of power.
500.
Out of marker. Kevin's ready. 143. Check. Landing. Stable. URSS is on. URSS is cancelled.
Approaching 2-4.
Emirates 272, vacate on taxiway November.
Vacate taxiway November, Emirates 272.
272 after vacating contact. Ground on 119.0.
Over ground 119.0 when vacated Emirates 272. Strobes off. Let's get the APU starting. Coming up on Lima. This is a fun turn. No, that's November.
Глобус 1044. Занимайте исполнительную полосу 24 РДК.
Okay, 1190.
Исполнительный открыла 24 полоса.
Трансайра 145.
Sochi ground, Emirates 272. Off in November.
Smart Express 6601, ставочка 38 у вас, сил зарулите по Новембр, первая справа.
Smart Express 6601, первая справа, 38.
Emirates 272, Sochi Xtreme. Good evening, sir. Taxi to taxiway November and hold position, hold short of taxiway Romeo.
Fly November and hold short of Romeo, Emirates 272. There's something interesting looking coming at us.
129, через сколько готов быть к кружению?
Just as a thought, I think that might be a Tupolev. Big T-tail on it.
Энерго 129, понял, не забывайте, сбивайте Сигма, весь Париж. Трансфер 212, остановились, ждем.
Landing lights are off. Let's get rid of
Трансфер
fire.
2212, понял вас.
And my thinking is that one's Lima, and the one with the Tupolev is just in front of there is Romeo.
Emirates 272, stand number 37, taxiway November.
Taxiway November to gate 37, Emirates 272. Let's see if we get that.
Аэрофлот 127.
Руление, Аэрофлот 127, разрешите выезд согласно плану.
Аэрофлот 127 работаете с Дивизией 132,7.
Let's disarm doors.
Сочи, руление, повторите, пожалуйста, Аэрофлот 127.
Cabin crew, disarm doors, cross check.
Аэрофлот 1127 работаете с Сочи, Румыния 132,7.
Сочи, руление, работаю с 132,7, Аэрофлот 127.
Авианавтор 129, разрешите предварительно.
Авианавтор 129, 24 предварительно разрешаю по Майк Лима.
Авианавтор 129, мне когда диспетчерское разрешение давали, полоса 20 и схема выхода лазерская 1 альфа. Если 24 будет, то, наверное, я не успею подготовить КВМ, и тогда какую-нибудь схему, чтобы не это самое была, без зерна, которая.
That's not a Tupolev, that's an Aleutian 62 with the 4 engines all in the tail.
Секунду ждать.
That's a pretty thing.
Авианавтор 129, ее все равно вам гектолинием рассчитывать придет. Круг у вас будет висеть, поэтому 24, я думаю, проблем не будет.
129 понял, 24 полоса на РД Лима, и сию у меня борт
See
прямо
moving?
передо мной.
Or is it just parked?
Что делать?
Can't tell. I think it's just parked.
Ну, рулит он не по сценарию. Ждем тогда сейчас. Зарулит.
Понял вас. В принципе, я его объект могу. По, какая там, на выбор, Ромео, Лима. Давайте объедем.
I intend to go
Но
around
он
them.
сию рулит прямо по Майк, по магистральной, в лоб поедет.
Как 129 понял вас, тогда ждем.
I don't know why, but GSX wants me to go over there. There's no gates over there. There are gates up there that no one's using. Just before I sneak past, that'll put me back behind that Airbus, which they probably won't like much.
Глобал 924 ответил.
Глобал 924, разрешите нам склониться на доход.
Глобал 924, перед вами 2 борта, вот сейчас Emirates у нас куда-нибудь все-таки встанет.
Понял.
Авианавтор 120 сил разошлись, выдвигайтесь по Лима.
Авианавтор 129 понял, занимаем предварительно на РД Лима.
Комментарий 2212, предварительно 24 разрешаю по Майкила на улице 2.
This next one is at 3.
Занимаем предварительно 24 по Майкила на улице 2.
Don't want to pass where I want to go. That's alright.
Глобал 1024, предварительный 24. Глобал 1024, предварительный 24 по Майкила на улице 3.
Занимаем предварительно 24 Майкила, перейдем на глобал 1024.
I'm happy with this area. Bit of grass between these concrete blocks here. That's a bit fun.
Трансфер 141 с линии. Вечер добрый. На Новембр с движением с Ромео удаляться на ИСам.
На Новембр перед Ромео становимся на 141.
Cool. So, oopsie.
Авианавтор 129 работает с Саутхэмптон 121,2 до 21
Parking brake set. So apparently those things don't move. That's alright. Door with stairs. Okay, then we've got the APU running. So we'll shut off the engines. parking brake is set. And the other things we just need to do up here. Fuel pump's coming off. Hydraulic panel is set. They'll automatically fill as a tick.
Frontier 2212 продолжай идти в глубине. Frontier 141 ждать, и у нас перед ним, это с ним с вами прощаюсь, всего доброго, до новых
And
встреч.
we'll detune the frequency so I can listen to that. Emergency lights will leave on for the moment. Packs are good on automatic. So that's the goal of the aircraft. Cool. And 4 hours 32 on the clock since takeoff from Dubai. Anyway, thanks for joining. This has been a pleasure flying into Sochi. As we all know, Sochi, the hosting city of the Winter Olympic Games 2014, which starts next week. And there are those wonderful mountains in the background there. Thanks for joining me on this little ride. I know it hasn't been the full thing, but just the approach with the Russian air traffic controllers on Vatsim. Great thanks and shout out to those guys for the interesting flying. This is Musical Aviator signing off.